the book of 1 Samuel, chapter 15, and verse 22. And Samuel said, hath the Lord YAHAWAH, bahasham YAHAWASHI, as great delight in burnt offerings and sacrifices as in obeying the voice of the Lord YAHAWAH? Behold, to obey is better than sacrifice, and to hearken than the fat of rams. I'm going to stop right there. I want to start off as always by giving all praise, all honor, all glory unto YAHAWAH, bahasham YAHAWASHI, bahasham Rachal Kodash. Double honors to the elders and apostles of Great Millstone who teach and who rule well, who taught us this truth through the power and spirit of YAHAWAH, bahasham YAHAWASHI. And Lord willing, this lesson is edifying to the elect out there, whoever you might be. So this lesson is going to be on obeying the voice of the Lord YAHAWAH, bahasham YAHAWASHI. All right. And he clearly tells you that it's more important to obey the Lord than to give sacrifice, man. You see? And in these last days, we have to make sure that we're obeying the voice of YAHAWAH, bahasham YAHAWASHI, and doing the things that he's commanded us to do. Okay? All right? And we have to develop that ear to hear the voice of the Lord, man. To understand the right path to go in. You know what I'm saying? Because, we're coming into a time where we're going to have to be completely connected to the Lord, man. All right. And Saul, all right, he disobeyed the Lord, man. He went with his own understanding. You see? Because the Lord, matter of fact, let's get the context really quick. All right, if you jump down to verse 19 right here. All right, this is when Saul was supposed to slay King Agag, which is the king of the Amalekites. All right, which are Edomites. He was supposed to slay him, and he preserved him alive, which is disobeying the Lord. He was commanded to kill him, but also he was supposed to slaughter the sheep and the oxen and all that stuff that was with the Amalekites. All right, but let's see what it says right here in verse 19. Wherefore then didst thou not obey the voice of the Lord YAHAWAH, bahasham YAHAWASHI, but didst fly upon the spoil, and didst evil in the sight of the Lord? And Saul said unto Samuel, yeah, I have obeyed the voice of the Lord YAHAWAH, and have gone the way which the Lord YAHAWAH, bahasham YAHAWASHI, sent me, and have brought Agag, the king of Amalek, and have utterly destroyed the Amalekites. But the people took of the spoil, sheep and oxen, the chief of the things which should have been utterly destroyed, to sacrifice unto the Lord YAHAWAH thy power in Gilgal. All right, he wasn't supposed to do that. All right, the Lord didn't command Saul to have the people bring those spoils to sacrifice. That wasn't part of the commandment, right? And Samuel said, hath the Lord YAHAWAH, bahasham YAHAWASHI, as great delight in burnt offerings and sacrifices as in obeying the voice of the Lord? Behold, to obey is better than sacrifice, and to hearken than the fat of rams. You see, that's why he said that. And it goes on to say in the next verse, for rebellion is as the sin of witchcraft, and stubbornness is as iniquity and idolatry. Because thou hast rejected the word of the Lord YAHAWAH, bahasham YAHAWASHI, he hath also rejected thee from being king. And Saul said unto Samuel, I have sinned, for I have transgressed the commandment of the Lord YAHAWAH, bahasham YAHAWASHI, in thy words, because I feared the people and obeyed their voice. You see, that's where he fucked up at. All right. He obeyed the people rather than YAHAWAH, bahasham YAHAWASHI. And that's a grave mistake, man. We are to obey YAHAWAH, bahasham YAHAWASHI. All right. Point blank, period. And even the elder apostles tell us, man, look, if we go off and we're saying something that's contrary to the Lord, then you need to, call us out, rebuke us, you know what I'm saying, and do what the Lord told you to do. And that's very, very honest, man. The elder apostles, I believe those are men of the Lord, but even they said that, showing you their integrity, showing you that they know how important it is to obey the voice of the Lord rather than men. And I got another account also in the scriptures that goes into this, man, in the book of 1 Kings. So here it is right here, the account, all right, in 1 Kings. Now, this is a very heavy account right here, man, okay? This shows you the importance of obeying the Lord. Now, check this out. Verse 1, it says, and behold, there came a man of the Most High out of Judah by the word of the Lord YAHAWAH unto Bethel, and Jeroboam stood by the altar to burn incense. So a man of the Lord, right? And he cried against the altar in the word of the Lord and said, O altar, altar, thus saith the Lord Yahawah, bahasham YAHAWASHI, behold, a child shall be born into the house of David, Josiah by name, and upon thee shall he offer the priests of the high places that burn incense upon thee, and men's bones shall be burnt upon thee. And he gave a sign the same day, saying, This is the sign which the Lord Yahawah has spoken. Behold, the altar shall be rent, and the ashes that are upon it shall be poured out. Now let's get into the point here. All right. Verse 4, it says, And it came to pass when King Jeroboam heard the saying of the man of the Most High. You see, he's a man of the Lord, right? This prophet, which had cried against the altar in Bethel, that he put forth his hand from the altar, saying, Lay hold on him. And his hand, which he had put forth against him, dried up, so that he could not pull it in again to him. So that's crazy. The altar also was rent, and the ashes poured out from the altar, according to the sign which the man of the Most High had given by the word of the Lord Yahawah. So the Lord was dealing with this man, right? And the king answered and said unto the man of the Most High, Entreat now the face of the Lord Yahawah thy power, and pray for me, that my hand may be restored me again. And the man of the Most High besought the Lord Yahawah, and the king's hand was restored him again, and became as it was before. So it was a miracle that was performed, man, through that man of the Most High, right? And the king said unto the man of God, or the Most High, Come home with me and refresh thyself, and I will give thee a reward. And the man of the Most High said unto the king, If thou wilt give me half thine house, I will not go in with thee, neither will I eat bread nor drink water in this place. For so was it charged me by the word of the Lord Yahawah, saying, Eat no bread, nor drink water, nor turn again by the same way that thou camest. So look, check it out. The Lord gave this man clear instructions. You see, the voice of the Lord told that man, told that prophet, he said, look, do not go back home the way you came, and also do not eat or drink in this place. You see? That might sound like a small thing to the average person, but this is the word of the Lord. This is the voice of the Lord who said this, man. Okay? Now, continue on. It says, So he went another way and returned not by the way that he came to Bethel. All right? So he's being obedient. The Lord said, don't go back the way you came and don't eat or drink. Verse 11. Now there dwelt an old prophet in Bethel, and his sons came and told him all the works that the man of the Most High had done that day in Bethel. The words which he had spoken unto the king, them they told also to their father. So these kids, they heard, what happened over there. All right. They heard, the instructions that the Lord gave that man, and they went back to go tell their father what they heard. Verse 12. And their father said unto them, What way went he? For his sons had seen what way the man of the Most High went, which came from Judah. And he said unto his sons, Saddle me the ass. So they saddled him the ass, and he rode thereon, and went after the man of the Most High, and found him sitting under an oak. And he said unto him, Art thou the man of the Most High that camest from Judah? And he said, I am. Then he said unto him, Come home with me and eat bread. And he said, I may not return with thee, nor go in with thee, neither will I eat bread nor drink water with thee in this place. Remember, the Lord gave him commandment not to do those things, right? Verse 17, For it was said to me by the word of the Lord Yahawah, Thou shalt eat no bread nor drink water there, nor turn again to go by the way that thou camest. So he received clear instructions from the Lord, right? Verse 18, he said unto him, I am a prophet also, as thou art. And an angel spake unto me by the word of the Lord Yahawah, saying, Bring him back with thee into thine house, that he may eat bread and drink water. But he lied unto him. So you see that? The other guy, he said, Hey, look, I'm a prophet too. And an angel came to me and told me that it's okay for you to sit, and eat bread in my house. It's all right, come on, And the thing is, that man was lying. Okay, now continuing on, it says, So he went back with him and did eat bread in his house and drank water. And it came to pass, as they sat at the table, that the word of the Lord Yahawah came unto the prophet that brought him back. And he cried unto the man of the Most High that came from Judah, saying, Thus saith the Lord Yahawah, For as much as thou hast disobeyed the mouth of the Lord Yahawah, bahasham YAHAWASHI, and has not kept the commandment which the Lord Yahawah, bahasham YAHAWASHI, thy power commanded thee, but camest back and has eaten bread and drunk water in the place of the which the Lord Yahweh did say to thee, eat no bread and drink no water, thy carcass shall not come unto the sepulchre of thy fathers. So the man that enticed that the man of the Most High to come and eat with him, all right, the spirit jumped on him and said, hey, you disobeyed the Lord, man. So you getting ready to die. You see? That man obeyed not the Lord. He obeyed that other man, though he was a prophet too. But let's see what happens next. And it came to pass, after he had eaten bread and after he had drunk, that he saddled for him the ass to wit, for the prophet whom he had brought back. And when he was gone, a lion met him by the way and slew him, and his carcass was cast in the way, and the ass stood by it. The lion also stood by the carcass. So he got killed by a lion. The man of the Most High who disobeyed the voice of the Lord and obeyed a man rather than, Yahweh, he died, man. He got his judgment. Okay? He got slain by a lion. And behold, men passed by and saw the carcass cast in the way, and the lion standing by the carcass. And they came and told it in the city where the old prophet dwelt. Okay? And when the prophet had brought him back from the way he heard thereof, he said, it is the man of the Most High, who was disobedient unto the word of the Lord Yahawah, bahasham YAHAWASHI. Therefore the Lord Yahweh have delivered him unto the lion, which had torn him and slain him, according to the word of the Lord Yahweh, bahasham YAHAWASHI, which he spake unto him. Okay? So there you go, man. The Lord was pissed off, man. He disobeyed. And he spake to his son, saying, saddle me the ass, and they saddled him. And he went and found his carcass cast in the way, and the ass and the lion standing by the carcass. The lion had not eaten the carcass, nor torn the ass. All right, so check it out, man. The Lord was making an example out of that man, okay? Making an example of what happens when you disobey the Lord, man. This is what happens when you obey man rather than Yahawah, bahasham YAHAWASHI. It don't matter if that's another prophet telling you to do something, man. If the Lord told you not to do something and you obey man rather than him, hey, man, that's disobedience, man. So this is a very heavy story, man, to take into account because, like I said, we're coming into a time known as Jacob's trouble, a time of peril, a time of all kind of different scenarios that they're going to be taking place. And we need to obey the Lord rather than men, okay? Obey the voice of Yahawah, bahasham YAHAWASHI. All right, and when I say rather than men, including your own self, man. The Lord said in the book of Proverbs, I believe, lean not on your own understanding. Let's get that really quick. All right, here it is right here. One of my favorites, man, a heavy hitter. Proverbs chapter 3 and verse 5. Trust in the Lord Yahawah, bahasham YAHAWASHI, with all thine heart. That means all your mind. And lean not unto thine own understanding. You see, if the Lord tell you to do something or not to do something, you need to listen to that voice, man. All right? If it's in the scriptures and the Lord tells you not to do something, you need to listen to that, man. Okay? The Lord has clear guidelines on how we're supposed to move in the earth, man. All right? You got, because look, for example, prime example, the mark of the beast, right? Which is the RFID microchip. Okay? You're going to have men out here who have on fringes, who proclaim to be prophets of the Lord. They're going to tell you it's okay to get the microchip. The Lord wouldn't want you to starve. All right? The Lord will want you to eat. So it's okay to take the microchip. And people who are not listening to the voice of the Lord, all right, by way of the scriptures, the commandments in the scriptures, man, they're going to go ahead and lean onto their own understanding, all right, and take that shit to try to feed themselves, man, and they're going to die because the Lord clearly gives us instructions not to take the RFID microchip, not to receive the mark of the beast in our right hand or, in our hand or in our forehead or anywhere for that matter, man. Okay? You can't lean into your own understanding, man. And it might not seem like there's a way that you're going to be able to eat. We got to trust in the Lord, man. Okay? And a lot of people who are not of the elect, they're going to fall victim to those so-called men of the Lord, okay, that are telling them to go and get that shit. But the thing is, just like in this scenario in the book of 1 Kings, the Lord could use one of the elect or whatever to deceive somebody who's not of the elect, man, and then forgive that man who deceived them. You see, the Lord is cold, man. We have to be obedient, man. All right? Let's get another precept on that. All right, here it is, the book of Proverbs, chapter 14 and verse 12. There is a way which seemeth right unto a man, but the end thereof are the ways of death. You see that? All right? This is why you cannot lean upon your own understanding, and you have to obey the voice of the Lord, man. Obey his commandments. Okay? You see? It might seem right to you in your mind, but if the Lord said no, then you need to listen to the Lord, man. Point blank, period. All right? Like I said, the main example being the RFID microchip, man, because it's going to be chaotic out here, man. Esau finna come down having great wrath. It's going to be nothing but turmoil and chaos out here in these streets. And it's going to seem like it's a good thing to receive it, man, in the minds of the simple. All right? Esau probably going to have safe havens and food supplies, all right, for those who have the mark. All right? You see? Nice warm beds and everything like that for those who receive the mark. All right? But they're going to be destroyed, man, because the Lord gives us clear instruction, all right, in the scriptures not to receive that mark, man. He tells you in Revelation 14 that anybody who receives it is going to be, destroyed, man. Point blank, period. All right. So though it might seem like a logical thing, in the minds of these simple people out here, we understand that nah, hell nah. Okay. I don't care what it look like. We got to obey the Lord, YAHAWASHI. All right. All right, here we had the book of Job, chapter 12, verse 16. Heavy hitter. With him is strength and wisdom. The deceived and the deceiver are his. The Lord controls all the minds of the people on the earth, man. He controls all spirits, man. All right, so the Lord was controlling that man that lied to the other man of the Lord, man. That was a test for that one man to see if he's going to obey the Lord, man. And he failed the test. The Lord can, man, that's how cold the Lord is, man. He controls both sides, man. You see? The deceived and the deceiver are here. So if you're deceived by a false prophet or somebody or a prophet who's, not telling the truth, all right, and you obey him rather than the Lord, hey, that means you failed the test. Yahawah is first. Yahawah, bahasham, comes first, man. Yes, he has men that he uses to give us the truth. But if they say something that goes against the scriptures, then you gotta consider, you gotta use wisdom, man. And that's why we tell you here at Great Millstone, don't take our word for it, man. Look it up in the scriptures, man. You gotta be like the Church of Berea, man. All right? Who researched the things that the Apostle Paul was saying, man, to see if they were true. Let's get there really quick. All right, here it is right here. Acts chapter 17, verse 11. These were more noble than those in Thessalonica, in that they received the word with all readiness of mind and searched the scriptures daily whether those things were so. All right, let's jump up really quick so you can see what the context is. Okay, let me go back one verse. All right, so Acts 17 and 10, and the brethren immediately sent away Paul and Silas by night unto Berea, all right, which is a place, right, who coming thither went into the synagogue of the Jews. So there was a church there. And, we'll read it again. These were more noble than those in Thessalonica, in that they received the word with all readiness of mind and searched the scriptures daily whether those things were so. So they didn't just take Paul's word for it, man. They actually researched and looked in the scriptures to see if those things that he was saying was true. And did Paul get mad at those people over there in Berea? Nah, man, he commended them. You see? Because a true man of the Lord is going to see what the Lord said before he obeys a man. All right? Who do you have your allegiance to? Yahawah, bahasham, or men? All right? Now, Paul wasn't deceiving them, but they still checked anyway. You see? And that's out of fear of the Lord, man. That's that's real fear of the Lord right there, man. All right? You can't just take anybody's word for it, man. There are false prophets out there. Okay? They are out there. And the elect are not going to be deceived, man. They're going to be like the Church of Berea. Okay? I got a couple more. We're going to close it. All right? The book of Isaiah, chapter 55, verse 9. Now check it out. It says, for as the heavens are higher than the earth, so are my ways higher than your ways, and my thoughts than your thoughts. All right? You see? You gotta obey the Lord because his way is perfect, man. And it might not make sense to you in your little mind, what the Lord is telling you to do. But if it's from the Lord, YAHAWASHI, you better believe there's a reason. All right? Just like that case in the book of 1 Kings, the 13th chapter, man. That man, or the Most High, at first he was listening to the Lord, man, because he understood that the Lord's ways was higher than his ways. He told him not to eat and drink for a reason. But then he was deceived later on by that other prophet, man. All right? He leaned into his own understanding. Okay? He was deceived, man. He disobeyed the voice of the Lord, man. And YAHAWASHI knows best, man, straight up. And in the time we're coming into, the Lord might have that voice speaking to you through the Holy Spirit, man. Turn left right here. Don't go into this city. Because we're going to be on our own foot, more than likely, man. We're not going to be able to pay for gas in our cars or anything like that. It's going to be all out hell running rampant out here, man. We're going to be on the move as pilgrims upon the earth. And it's important to listen to the voice of the Lord, not your own understanding, man. Especially in the time we're coming into. He might tell you, hey, don't go with these people over here. Just continue on your path by yourself. Don't stop here in this city. Like I said, and it's for a reason. All right, you can't, say, well, I'm hungry, Lord. I'm finna go stop here and I'm gonna trust these people anyway, and they end up eating your ass. You see, and they end up, chopping you up and put you on the barbecue, man. There's gonna be a lot of treacherous shit going on, and you have to obey the voice of the Lord, man. And here we have the book of Acts chapter 5, starting at verse 28. I'm going to read this really quick and I'm going to go ahead and close it. I'm going to read down a few scriptures, but this is the account where the apostles were in the city and they were commanded not to speak in the name of YAHAWASHI, man, because they were causing commotion, right? Now it says here, saying, did not we straightly command you that ye should not teach in his name, in this name? And behold, ye have filled Jerusalem with your doctrine and intend to bring this man's blood upon us. All right, so they're telling the apostles not to speak in the name of YAHAWASHI, man. Check it out. Then Peter and the other apostles answered and said, we ought to obey the Most High rather than men. See, the apostles understood this, man. All right. It's better to obey YAHAWASHI rather than men. You have to have this internalized in your mind, man. We're going to have all type of persecution coming up against us, man. People trying to get us to stop preaching the word. All right. And at some point, we are going to, not be on the highways and hedges anymore, man. But we're not to deny YAHAWASHI in his word, man. We're not going to deny the name of YAHAWASHI, no matter what people say, man, no matter what authority it might be in this society. You might have, judges and, police officers telling you, to deny the Lord or whatever. You might have the elites. Have you at some government black site, all right, telling you to deny YAHAWASHI. And we have to be faithful unto death, man, even if it means us giving up the ghost, man. Because we have to obey YAHAWASHI rather than men. You understand? They might try to force that RFID microchip on you. We gotta obey YAHAWASHI rather than men. Point blank, period, man. So yeah, I'm gonna end it right there. Just want to do a quick lesson on that. Spirit was on me to do it. So hopefully this was edifying to the elect, whoever you might be out there. I want to give all praise, honor, and glory unto Yahawah, bahasham, YAHAWASHI, bahasham rachakodash. Double honors to the elders and apostles of Great Millstone who teach and who rule well, who taught us this truth through the power and spirit of Yahawah, bahasham YAHAWASHI. Lord willing, this was edifying. Kwame Asharala and the Bible Bar. Shalom.